All right, so everybody, I am going to show you how to use a Canva template to make the placing cards for the online horse show. So in the description of this YouTube video, you will find a link to a Canva template. So you're going to click the link. And it's going to pop up and say that I have shared this template with you. And you're going to click Use Template down here. If you don't have a Canva account, it's going to ask you to make an account, and you can either choose to make a username and password, or you can log in with Facebook, or I think Google. It's free to make an account. You don't need to pay for anything. So this is what it's going to look like when you download it, and everything is already in the place where it needs to be. So all you have to do is click into the text boxes here and put in the placings, and then add the class name and the number of total entries. So I'm going to go through and show you how I do one so that you can kind of see what it looks like. So I'm going to go to the Online Horse Show Facebook page. This over here. There we go. I'll hide this thing. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, okay, so scooch this over. So I'm just going to pick a random class. This doesn't necessarily mean anything. So in the group chat, if you're one of the people that is helping with this, then this is our group chat. So I'm going to find one that needs done, and we're just going to do it together. Wish mare's done. So let's do working horse, okay? So I'm gonna come over here, and this is January, and this is working horse. And I don't know how many people are in the class because this is only placed to 10th, so I will change this number when I go and actually grab the pictures, and I'll put it in. So we're going to just enter all the placings. If these are in text rather than a picture, I will literally just copy and paste everybody over, and it goes really quick. That's why when I judge, I do it in an Excel sheet, because I can actually just copy and paste them all directly over. So, oops. I missed something. That is my place. Okay, so then I'm gonna quickly double check to make sure that I spelled everybody's names right and the horses' names are all correct. And then I also double check these to what's in the album. So I think everybody looks good for now. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to put in the pictures. So we're gonna go to the Facebook group, albums, and this is Working Horse. So I usually open these in a new tab because then it's easier to get back to where I was. So now we can see everybody's pictures in here. So the first thing that I'll look at when I'm over here is there's 13 photos in here, but there's 2 photos that are just like about the class. So that means there's 11 total entries. We'll put that in. And now we can put the pictures in. So I'll just start from the beginning. So I just look at the horse's name. Obviously, this is me and my horse, so I know that things are spelled correctly. So I'm going to drag the picture over, and it's going to download it, but it's also going to drop it here. But obviously we don't want it there. We want it in one of the frames, and these frames are all set up so that all you have to do is drag the picture right in, and it will make them all the nice same size and align them. So we just go through and do that for everybody. So this is Allie and BA chocolate bar. This one I just dragged into my photo uploads, and then I can just drag it right into here. And this is much easier than trying to like put them all in and size them right. So some of the horses I know because I've seen them before, so I'll drag in a couple at a time. Like I know that this is JS Onyx Treasure. This is SMS Analark. Me first. Just drag them all in. Approved Apache review. So this one looks like I actually need to fix because this is all one word. Approved Apache review and Ani. Okay. So that's where I just make sure that I have the names correct. This is Zippos Painted Spark. So this one goes here. Setting Good Bar goes there. And Zippos Lady in Disguise. This is Ike. And then it looks like this person, so there's 13 photos minus the 2, so there's 11 entries, but this person never actually entered. There's no like link or anything. So I'm going to change this to 10 entries because technically they never entered. I'm going to put Ike in here. So now what I do before we're done with this is I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to look at the pictures and make sure that they're like aligned. I'm not cutting someone's head off. So you can just double click here and we can resize the picture and drag it within the frame. And that looks a little bit better. I don't do a lot of this. I just try to make sure that like here I'm cutting the horse's ears off. So I'll drag this one down a little bit. Onyx looks fine. Okay, so those all look good to me. And then we'll hide this. So then all you have to do is come up here and hit download and then click download and it will download to your computer. A couple of different things to know. If you don't have like a full 10 placings, you just have to highlight, like if we only had through 5th, and you can just hit delete. And that's all you need to do. But I recommend if you're going to keep working off of this template, you'll hit duplicate. So when you first download the template, leave the first one blank as a template and then duplicate it each time. And then you can just alter the ones you need and delete them as you go, if that makes sense. And then I think the last thing is every month, Allie chooses a different color for the like text. So we make these match. So I have the text color matched already for January, but you'll just come here and click on the text that you are going to change. And up here is where we change the text color. And then I go to the document color. And while I have this open over here, I just click the eyedropper tool. And then I hover over wherever the letter is and click there. And it's going to give me a close color. I brightened this one a little bit for this month just because it's a little bit dark and it was just easier to see this way. And then you can go through, and if you're changing it for a new month, so let's say this was a different month and the color was going to be yellow. So now it will give you the option to change everything that's blue to yellow, and you can just hit change all. We'll change everything, and then we also change this to match as well, and that color is still available. So now everything is matched to the right color. So I'm going to undo all that because we want things to be the right color. And I think that's it. So then you just download this and you send it to the group chat and you're done. So it's pretty easy. It works a little bit clumsier on a phone, but it should still work okay. There is a Canva app, which is free, and you can download the pictures from the album and then upload them into here. Just be careful when you are editing the text that you don't move it around, because I have it all lined up here. If you do, it's not the end of the world, but I just think it looks cleaner this way. And everything should fit. I've never had a name that was long enough to overflow, so it should fit within the text boxes here. If you have any questions, you can direct message me on Facebook and I'll do my best to help you. But this should make it pretty easy to use the Canva template. So there you are.